Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and pick some cards from this pile. I have a large pile here, and I'm going to pick some cards and see where it takes us, okay? Embarrassed. Somebody's embarrassed about a situation. She made me lose my job, y'all. No way. And this Divine Masculine had a decent job that he been had for a little minute now. Hancock. So this can be a twin flame situation where every time you feel like you're getting close to this Divine Masculine, there's something that comes in between you guys and separates you guys. And then you guys try again, and it's the same situation. And you guys try again, and it's the same situation back to back, okay? But you guys still can feel each other's energy. I should have never trusted a karmic. So this Divine Masculine is embarrassed because of this karmic, and it caused him to lose his job. And he's also ashamed about the situation. Okay? Putting everything in storage. So he must have lost his house or his apartment as well, and lost some of his things, and he's trying to find a place for the remaining of his things. Cannot stay with you, Divine Feminine. So this Divine Masculine now needs somewhere to stay. So because he lost his job, so he's going through tower moment after tower moment. Because he got this karmic, something happened at his job where he was embarrassed at work. The boss found out, a situation was found out, and he's been having tower moments after tower moments. So he lost his place. He needs somewhere to put his storage. He needs somewhere to stay, Divine Feminine. I'm trying to be honest. So he's going to come to you and be like, I'm letting you know this because I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to let you know what's going on. But really, he needs somewhere to stay. Is it too late to apologize? So this Divine Feminine, this Divine Masculine who's in his feminine energy wants to apologize to you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to act like nothing happened. So not only is he going to apologize about certain things he did, he is now going to act like everything's good. Going to go back to the normal affection, back to the normalcy how y'all was before. Even though y'all been in separation and there's been a lot of betrayal. And now he wants to move in and act like everything's all good. I knew her first. So he knew her before he knew you. He knew this karmic. Karmic is crazy for real. So he found out the truth about the karmic. The whole time he's telling you, you crazy, Divine Feminine, you tripping, you this and you this and that. It's really the karmic. He said, I'm lying. So the Divine Masculine is lying about a situation. And then we have a Sag. So he's lying about the Sag. So a Sagittarius is involved. I'm ready to change. Oh. So he's telling a Sagittarius, or he's a Sagittarius, and he's lying about wanting to change. So when he moves in with you and he says he's willing to change, he's a changed man now, he just wants to be with you, he just wants y'all to be together, he's lying about that change. And then he's going to have you write it now. So then he's going to have you immediately have sex with him when he does come over, or he does spend time with you, he's going to want sex. Okay? Immediately. He says, you say you're not going to take me back, but you always do. So this Divine Masculine feels like even though you say y'all broken up, even though you say that you're not going to go back to him, he feels like there's still a way that he can come back. He feels like there's a way he can slide back in after everything's been done. This person could be getting readings on you, or could be watching other YouTube readers or other readers about your sign. Okay, to figure out how he should approach this situation, Divine Feminine. Sometimes I laugh on the inside when she talks and acts like you, Divine Feminine. So this karmic tries to pretend to be Divine Feminine. And it tickles the masculine. What's it like to be a divine? This karmic, imagine what's it like to be a divine being. She imagines it and then she acts like it throughout the day. And she took his money. This is the Heartbreak Hotel. This is the Heartbreak. So this Divine Masculine has multiple Divine Feminines. He chose a karmic, but he also has multiple Divine Feminines that he can stay with. So I don't know which Divine Feminine he's going to come to whose house he gonna come to, okay? But he's gonna come to a divine feminine who's been through heartbreak with him. And he had multiple, y'all remember it was multiple people singing different styles, different kinds of women, but they're strong, independent women, and they were singing about the heartbreak that they've been through. So these are feminine energies I'm feeling that's been through heartbreak, and he's going to try to live there like it's a hotel, in and out your house, divine feminine. And then if it's not you, divine feminine, he's going to go to another divine feminine and see if he can stay over there. Okay, that's the divine masculine's plan. Yep, and look, I'm looking for the cards to see if there's any more. So he's looking to see who he can call. Who's going to be the easiest option? Who's going to be, whose house he can go to and live with. Divine feminine, since he lost his job. He no longer has a job, and he no longer has nowhere to stay. He has no longer nowhere to put his stuff at. So he trying to figure out which divine feminine who house he gonna stay at. But this was meant to be, okay? I stalk you in the strangest ways. So divine feminine, you are being stalked by this divine masculine in strange ways. He might have other people stalking you too, okay? He might be trolling you on social media. He might be having fake accounts. He might be calling you from random numbers. So, and he's really checking up on you to see how he gonna move towards you. I wasn't going to break up with you or commit. So this divine masculine wasn't going to ever leave you, divine feminine. He wasn't going to commit to you, but he also wasn't going to break up with you either. He was going to just let things play out. But because he's in this bind right now, he's in a situation where he needs money and he needs somewhere to stay, he's willing to say whatever he needs to let divine feminine allow him to move in. I'm already regretting all of it. So this divine masculine regrets getting with this karmic and this and being unstable. But she tricked him. She made it seem like they was going to be stable. They was going to have this life. She was going to be able to go 50-50. She was going to go half. She had good credit. She had all this stuff, even though she lied and she tricked him. And he ended up paying for a lot of stuff. Okay? And then she also contributed him being late as well to work, even though they needed the money. I don't want the karmic no more. So he's saying, divine feminine, I want you now. I don't want her no more. I want to come back to you. I don't want the karmic, you see? I don't want this karmic. But this divine masculine is now karmic. You see what I'm saying? This divine masculine is no longer a divine being. She just wanted the sex and the money. So this divine masculine came to his senses after this karmic did him cold. He came to his senses that it was just about sex and money. My homies told me you was cool. So she also been sleeping around with his friends. And now, so after he found out that she was sleeping with the friends, she like, okay, so now what? You slept with my friends, we had threesomes, so now what? So, he's like, nah, but you missing the point, like, no, we had threesomes, you over here fucking my homies on the low. And she like, okay, so now what? So this karmic has no remorse for it. And this divine masculine trying to feel, okay, like now what is he gonna do? He's come to the divine feminine. Okay? He needs to be with the divine feminine. He needs somewhere to stay. Okay? This divine masculine does. Let's see what's behind the divine masculine card. I'm leaving this bitch. So I told you he needs somewhere to stay, and he leaving this karmic. He coming towards you, divine feminine. But they could have possibly been married. They could have got married, okay? So he's thinking about how he's going to get out this marriage. How he's going to get out this commitment. They might have something together where he's like, how do I get out of this? Come on, just get in the car. So he's going to just be like, okay, well, if you're not going to date, if you don't want to, can you just get in my car? Can we just have a talk? Can we just, can just get in my car? Come on. And then this karmic is telling this divine masculine, get in my car, let's go. Come on, let's go. No, we're going to be together. Come on, let's just go. Let's go. Ooh. And he said this to the karmic when they... So y'all, I burped too. She went up to his job and said, and was embarrassing him. He told her to get in the car. Okay? So you're just going to ignore me? This karmic ignores the divine masculine a lot. The divine masculine ignores the divine feminine, and he's getting that same thing handed back to him. I just love attention. So your divine masculine love attention that other people gave him, other women, other men, his friends, his family, you. He loved all the attention. But now the karmic, right, gets all that attention from other men, other women, other family, other friends, other people on social media. So now it's the same thing happening to him. They're attention seekers. I'm not used to affection. This divine masculine is not used to an affectionate woman like you, divine feminine. He was never used to. And even if you're not, you have a type of love, okay, that he is not used to. I want to hold you close to me. I want to hold you close to me. So he wants to hold you close. He needs that affection. He needs that love from his divine feminine, okay? Because the karmic has drained him again from his energy, his sexual energy and his divine energy. Okay, so now he needs some divine energy from you, divine feminine. And he knows everybody wants him for his money. But now he no longer has one because he no longer has that job. But he feels like that's what everybody was about. They were just about his money. That's all they cared about. Because when he no longer had none, you know, things was a little bit different. You act like I'm a monster. So divine feminine, when he comes to you saying that he has nowhere to live, he has nowhere to go, he's looking at you, and you looking back at him like this person is not the person I fell in love with. This person is not who I want to be with. He's like, you look at me like a completely different person because of all the stuff that he put you through, divine feminine. Sure, he eat the booty. Oh, okay. Somebody eat the booty. Okay, ooh. But they still receiving karma. So it don't matter what they eat. They can eat the booty. They can eat the whatever. They're going to receive karma. Okay? I'm energetically tied to you. You aren't going anywhere. So this divine masculine feels like he's energetically defied. Oh. He's energetically tied to you, but he defied. Oh, so the universe probably told him not to do you wrong, and he defied it. Yep. He gave your energy to somebody else, and he was not supposed to do that. I need to speak to you face to face. So he wants to come to you face to face now. He's been texting and called in prior in y'all relationships, and when y'all broke up, it was over text and phone conversations, and probably even social media. But now he wants to have a face-to-face conversation with you, divine feminine. Do I have any more chances? This divine masculine says, hey, give me another chance, divine feminine. He wants to surprise you, okay, with nowhere to go and no job. He wants to come in and give you a surprise. Surprise, I'm here, divine feminine. Surprise, I'm here. It's me, okay? But you have a soulmate, okay? So you're going to have a soulmate, divine feminine. A soulmate's going to come towards you. So you have a choice of whether you want to take this divine masculine back, let him move in with you,